Hey guys, it's Kurt. Today, I want to talk to you about union. And first, if you're new here, if you're new to my channel, I think you should know what union really is. And I already made a video about it. If you want to go watch it, it's called "What Is It Like to Be With Your Twin Flame?" I have a playlist. If you go to the playlists section of this channel, I have a whole playlist where all of my twin flame videos where I talk about twin flames have been assembled. You can go to that playlist. It's called "How to Get Your Twin Flame." And all those videos where I talk about twin flames are in there. It's called "What Is It Like to Be With Your Twin Flame?" So you might go check that video out in case you don't quite understand where I'm coming from with this video. I just want to say you can do that with your twin flame, and certainly I'm proof that that can be done. I was able to attract my twin flame to me. I've helped so many people do it. I've got over 1,500 or 1,600 students. And I've got students that are married to their twin flame, with their twin flame, having spiritual breakthroughs, getting out of the obsessive thinking. And if you want to see testimonials from them, all you got to do is go to my website. There's a link in the description box below if you want to go check out those testimonials. But so you know, it's possible to do that. You can get your twin flame to come be with you. That is absolutely possible. But the strange thing is, how you do that is not what you think. And in fact, it's quite the opposite of what you would ordinarily think of as how you would get a person to want to be with you, you know, in basically, I guess what you would call a romantic relationship. And so it is possible to do that. Now, how you do that, the approach you take is actually not an approach. To approach something a certain way is to either do something or not do something. And here's the thing about your twin flame. You guys are the same soul, the two of you. You're one soul. And the soul is not doing or having or trying to do anything or trying to not do anything, right? That's like mind and body. But you're a three-part being. You're not body and mind. You're not a two-part being. You're a three-part being. And you and your twin flame are the same soul, body, mind, soul, right? But where you guys are the same is the soul, so you got to do soul stuff. What's soul stuff? Being. Being. It's not doing. And being has no opposite. I really want you to get this. This is so key to attracting your twin flame to you. It's so key. There's no opposite to being. When you do the thing that we call die, do you cease to exist? No, life is eternal. You just shed the body and shed the mind. All that's left is you, the soul, the real actual you. And the real actual you, the soul, is being. And there's no opposite. There's no not being. You can only be. With the mind, there's opposites. It's called duality. Do, don't do. Have, don't have. So, what does this have to do with your twin flame? It has everything to do with your twin flame. For example, you can't really make the goal getting your twin flame to come to you, to come be with you in union, right? As a matter of fact, I have students who attract their twin flame to them and decide, yeah, I don't think I want my twin flame. They attracted maybe a soulmate also. And you can do that, right? Let's say I broke up with my twin flame. And that's supposed to be really controversial. I don't think it is. But some might say, because I'm somebody who teaches about twin flames, right? And somebody might say, well, you broke up with your twin flame. That proves that you're not qualified to teach people about twin flames, and I don't think so. If I can attract my twin flame to me, I can teach it to people, and so can you. And maybe you should help people. That's just a suggestion. I just thought I'd throw that out there. But if you can figure it out, if you understand how to do it, then why not teach it to other people? Why not teach it to other people? You can attract your twin flame. You can attract a soulmate. You could be with your twin flame at that point. You could be with the soulmate at that point. Or you could be by yourself. So the object isn't actually to get your twin flame, is what I'm getting at here. The object is to do whatever it is you want to do. The doing is of no consequence. So now we're back to that again. The doing is of no consequence. This is a journey of being. You and your twin flame are the same soul. You met them because your soul is trying to get your attention. It's trying to get you out of your mind and out of doing as your primary modality of existence. I got to do this. I got to do that. Oh, don't do this. Don't do that. I might scare my twin flame away. I got to make sure I say the right things. Oh, I better not say those things, right? Doing. I got to do all these things to get my twin flame. You don't have to do anything. This is a journey of being. It's a journey of existence. And in that, all you're really doing is not really doing. You are just allowing what is to be. In fact, the less that you do about your twin flame, the more they are attracted to you. And I've helped so many people do this. Again, I drew my twin flame to me, but that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is for you to be. So whatever doing you pick whatever you want. You want to stay with your twin flame? Great. You want a soulmate instead? Great. That's the whole idea. Okay, you do whatever you want. The doing doesn't matter. This is not a journey of doing. So if you do or don't do with your twin flame, it doesn't matter. You want your twin flame, you want a soulmate, you want to be by yourself, whatever it is that you want to do is perfectly fine, and you're not a failure. You're not a failure if you didn't reach union. And here's the whole thing about union. Here's the whole thing about that. You can't have the goal be union. And you can't have it be not union either. As a matter of fact, you might stop looking at this like union is something that I have to acquire or have, because that's duality. I have my twin flame, I don't have. We're in union, we're not in union. The mind, it's always looking to an outcome. It's always looking for a conclusion. And that is doing. And that's living through the mind. And this is the core of true spiritualism, which is all your twin flame is trying to show you. Real spiritualism. You guys are the same spirit. This is all about the true spiritual journey. So doing or not doing, it doesn't matter with your twin flame. You have to stop trying. In fact, again, the less that you do about them, the more they're going to be drawn to you. So don't make union the goal. That's why I said at the beginning of this video that it works the opposite of the way that you would think it does. Because the less that you do or don't do, the more they're going to be drawn to you. Because you are just being. This is a journey of the soul, not a journey of the mind. You and your twin flame are the same soul. And if you don't, like let's say you attract them to you, and you're like, wow, I did it. And then you say, maybe I won't be with them though. Maybe it would just be easier if I had a soulmate. You're not a failure. You're not a failure. Union is not the goal. Union is not the goal. Your spiritual ascension is the goal. That's the goal of this, is for you to awaken spiritually and to extend and ascend your consciousness. This is your spiritual awakening. This doesn't have anything to do with the physical person at all. And when you do attract them to you, it's just extra, right? It's a bonus. It's a byproduct. It's leftover stuff, right? Of the spiritual work that you're doing. Or I should say being, which is to say it's not really spiritual work. People call it that. I just called it that. And that's not really incorrect in the grand scheme of things. I call that a language barrier. So you explain things and you are using language properly when you're saying you're doing this spiritual work. But if you really want to know what the spiritual work is, we have to go beyond that language barrier and point out, well, it's not really work, actually. In fact, pointing out the language barrier is how you teach this, I've found, to a lot of people. It's not work, actually. It's either doing or not doing is the mind. Well, that's working or not working. That's duality. That's the mind. You're just being. And your twin flame just kind of gravitates towards you. And you can do being with them, cohabitating with them or not. And that doesn't prove that you know what you're talking about or not. This is not about doing or not doing. So there you go, guys. I hope that makes sense. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.